Hey guys, so today I started playing Pokemon cards again. I got my first pack in a while, and so sorry I couldn't record while I was opening it, but I had family with me and I wanted to just open them, and I couldn't really do it. So here I've got this is just a review. I got my online booster pack. Got another one for X and Y this time. Another X and Y. Another X and Y. Okay, now these cards have been sorted. Sorry. These cards have been sorted from best to worst. So I'm going to be showing you them from back to front. So the first card is an Evosoda. I only got 2 trainers, which was weird. I got no energies, muscle band, and by the way, I got the Xerneas special pack with the Xerneas figure, Solosis. Here's the Xerneas figure. Okay, I'm gonna be saying these cards, like if they were good or not. Oh, don't want to show you the best card. So this is okay. It's a 2 for 20 damage, 2 energy for 20 damage. It's unfortunate that I didn't get any energies because I don't have any fairy energies since that's a new type, so I need to get some of them. But Nap is pretty good. Heal 20 damage from this Pokemon. But the HP on this is horrible, basically. And there's not really much that's good about it. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But, so yeah, it's 30 HP. There's not much you can do with that. It'll be knocked out with one shot. Okay, sorry, this is really hard to record. Next Pokemon is Froakie with 50 HP. He is 1 for 10, which is bounce. Flip a coin if heads, switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. The annoying thing is you might not want to switch him out, and then you have to. But 50 HP, that's okay. Getting better. Okay, so next is Voltorb. Rollout 10. Destiny Burst, which is his ability, is pretty good. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon and is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, flip a coin. If heads, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, which means 50. So if it was Voltorb versus Voltorb, they would both kill each other. There is no way one could win. Okay, so next is Taylor. With 2 for 10 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Sorry about that. Next is Fletching, the new bird for X and Y. Yeah, that's right. So it's got me first, which is draw a card. Peck, which is 20. Sorry, I blocked the camera for a second. So it's 2 for 20, but it's a normal energy, so which means you can put any type of energy, which is pretty good. And next is the legendary Zorua. Ascension, search your card. Ascension is basically... Wait, sorry. So Ascension is basically... I swear I can hear something, but it's really annoying me. Sorry guys. So Ascension is basically search for Zoroark and then you evolve him into Zoroark. And Scratch 2 for 20. Scratch is pretty good because it's normal energy. On to the next card. This is a group Gible. Not sure if you can see that symbol there. I'm not sure what that means. It's not dark energy because I saw another dark. But yeah, so Tackle 1 for 10. Nor, I have no idea why it's water and fighting, but for some reason it is. That's not too great. Okay, next is Lillipup. 1 for 1, 2 for 20, and 50 HP. Another Inkay. 1 for 10, 2 for 20. This attack damage isn't affected by resistance, which is pretty good. Yeah. Spiritzee. I swear I didn't see that in the Pokemon X and Y games. I didn't see that Pokemon. But it's got Sweet Sense, which is heal 20 damage from one of your Pokemon, and Flop, which is 20. As I said, I need some energy that is fairy. So the next is Fennekin, Will-O-Wisp, 1 for 20, which is the best 50 HP card we've gotten so far. The next is Pumpkaboo, 60 HP, Confuse Ray. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. This Pokemon is useless. It has no way to defend itself. It can make the opponent confused, I get it, but it's got no attacks that will actually damage anything. So, it's completely useless. And its weakness is Dark ×2. That's horrible. And, yeah, so it's a very bad Pokemon. Next, Bunnelby. Dig, 2 for 10. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all effects of attacks, including damage done to this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. Which, it's a 50% chance. Next, Routes, 2 for 10. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now confused. So these are 60 HP Pokemons. Spoink, 1 for 10. Chespin, 1 for 10 plus. Flip 10 times, sorry. Flip 4 coins. This attack does 10 damage, number of heads. Oh, I think my iPod's making noise whenever I talk. And it's really annoying me. Phantomp, 60 HP, 3 for 30. Choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals that card and shuffles it into his or her deck. Which is pretty good, because say in their hand they've got like a Xerneas and you see it and then it goes back in their deck. Ladybug, 2 for 30, which is pretty good. Duosion, 1 for 20, but it's still not too great. It's a second evolution and it's like all these other ones are basic and it's second evolution, only 60 HP. Not too great. Next, Pawniard, 1 for cut down, flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Metal Claw, 2 for 30. Next, on to 70 HPs. 1 for Luring Glow. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with your opponent's active Pokemon, which can be good and bad. 2 for 30. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That's our only 70 HP. Next, 80 HP. Lunatone. Double Jaw. Draw 2 cards. And then there's 2 for 20. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 20 before applying weaknesses and resistance. So then, I swear I had 2 Lunatones. Maybe not. Next is 1 for 10 and 3 for 40. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. That's a stage 1. Next, Ordino. Relaxed Roll. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. So this Pokemon could take out any Pokemon in the whole game. It's just a matter of chance. Swoobat. It's a stage 1. Energy Gift. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for 2 psychic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Heart Stamp, which is 1 for 30, which is great. Next we move on to 90 HPs. 20% battery remaining. 1 Scrunch. Flip a coin. If heads, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks during your opponent's next turn. Next is Woodhammer, 3 for 70. This Pokemon does 10 damage to itself. Next one we've got, was that a, yeah, we're on to 90 HPs. Stage 1, Dodrio, 90 HP. Rage, 20 plus, 1 for 20 plus. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So say this has got 10 HP left, you would do 100 damage. Then Endeavor, 3 for 50 plus. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 more damage for each head, so you could get 90 off that. Next one is Dugtrio. 1 for 60, Earthquake. This attack does 10 damage to each of your benched Pokemon. Don't apply weaknesses and resistance for benched Pokemon. Rock Tumble. 3 for 60. This attack's damage isn't affected by resistance. Okay. Next, Solrock, which is the one I think we have 2 of. Yes, so I'll just put the next one down. Cosmic Spin, 10 plus. If Lunatone... Oh, we've got Lunatone. Is on your bench, this attack does 30 more damage. So we could get that 1 for 40. Matters if we've got Lunatone on our bench. And then 3 for 60. So next is our 120 HP Tangrowth, stage 1. That's a pretty good stage 1. Bind down, 1 for 30. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. So if you just keep doing that on a weak Pokemon, they'll be screwed. Flog, 4 for 60 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. And now we move on to shiny cards. Dunsparence, 40 HP. Glare. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. 2 for 10 plus. Sorry that you can't see this that well, because I can see that rainbow there. Second Bite. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Next one is Volbeat, which we've already gone through, but so there's the Luring Grow and Signal Bean, 2 for 30. I'm not going to read it again because I've already done this. Next is Growlithe, which is really hard to read, but so I'm just going to have to move the camera back so I can read it properly. Rest. Heal all damage from this Pokemon. This Pokemon is now asleep. Lunge. And Rest is 2 energy. Lunge. 3 for 40. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Well, that's the worst thing ever. Next is Gerdo, which will be easier to read. Pummel. 20 plus. 2 for 20 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. 3 for 60. Hammer Arm. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. That could be helpful. Next, Cobalion. Energy Press. 2 for 20 plus. Does 20 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. 3 for 80. Iron Breaker. The defending Pokemon can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. Next is the one and only Xerneas. Geomancy. I think that's how you pronounce it. 1 fairy type, which I really need. Choose 2 of your benched Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a fairy energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterward. And then 3 for 100, Rainbow Spear. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon. Now, we've got 2 cards left. Let's go on to the next one. Stage 2, Greninja. Water Shuriken. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may discard a water energy from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage counters on it. On one of your opponent's Pokemon. And then 1 for 50, Mist Slash. 1 for 50, that's good. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any other effects on your opponent's Pokemon. Opponent's active Pokemon. Damn, so if the other one was a fire, that'd be annoying. Okay, now, you're saying, what could be better than Greninja and Xerneas? Well, I'm about to give you the answer. Xerneas EX. Now, if you can see, this is the real Xerneas. I'll try and get it to shine. If you can see that shining on the side there. Yeah, but this is a real one. I bought it from a trustworthy shop, EB Games, so that, because I have been scammed from fake Pokemon cards before. So I'm going to read all of this. Xerneas EX. 170 HP. Basic. Although I'm pretty sure I need Xerneas to evolve into this. I'm not sure. HP 170. I've already said that. Fairy type. Just look at that Pokemon card. It looks so awesome. Breakthrough. 3 for 60. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't apply weaknesses and resistance for benched Pokemon. And then 4 for 140, X-Blast. This Pokemon can't use X-Blast during your next turn. And that's 2 Fairy, 2 any. The one before was 1 Fairy, 2 any. And then down here, weakness, 2 times for Steel type. And resistance, minus 20 for Dark type. Retreat cost is 2. And then Pokemon EX rule. When a Pokemon EX has been knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. And this Pokemon is number 97, if you can see there. And this Echo is really starting to annoy me. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been a long one. But, yeah, so that's it. I'm just going to quickly go through the good Pokemon I got. And after that, I will finish off this video. Sorry, that's not really good. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.